Proverbs 20 in various versions, verse by verse. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise. Wine makes men foolish, and strong drink makes men come to blows, and whoever comes into error through these is not wise. When you drink too much alcohol, you become loud and silly, and you want to fight people. It is not wise to become a drunk. Wine causes mocking, and beer causes fights. Everyone led astray by them lacks wisdom. Wine is a mocker, and strong drink is a brawler. Whoever goes astray by them is not wise. Wine is a mocker, and beer is a brawler. Whoever is led astray by them is not wise. The fear of a king is as the roaring of a lion. Whoso provokes him to anger sins against his own soul. The wrath of a king is like the loud cry of a lion. He who makes him angry does wrong against himself. An angry lion frightens you, so also should an angry king. If you make him angry, it will cause you to die. A king's anger is like a lion's roar. Anyone who angers him forfeits his life. The king's terrifying anger is like the roar of a lion. Whoever provokes him sins against himself. The terror of a king is like the roaring of a lion. He who provokes him to anger forfeits his own life. It is an honor for a man to cease from strife, but every fool will be meddling. It is an honor for a man to keep from fighting, but the foolish are ever at war. Any fool can quarrel, but a wise man will not quarrel. Avoiding strife brings a man honor, but every fool is quarrelsome. It is an honor for a person to cease from strife, but every fool quarrels. It is an honor for a man to keep aloof from strife, but every fool will be quarreling. It is an honor for a person to keep away from strife, but every fool quarrels. The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold, therefore shall he beg in harvest and have nothing. The hater of work will not do his plowing because of the winter, so at the time of grain cutting he will be requesting food and will get nothing. A lazy farmer who does not plow his fields in winter will have nothing to eat in the summer. A lazy person doesn't plow in the proper season. He looks for a harvest, but there is nothing. The sluggard will not plow during the planting season, so at harvest time he looks for the crop, but has nothing. The sluggard will not plow by reason of the winter, therefore he shall beg in harvest and have nothing. Counsel in the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. The purpose in the heart of a man is like deep water, but a man of good sense will get it out. The thoughts of a man are like deep waters, but a wise man understands them. The intentions of a person's heart are deep waters, but a discerning person reveals them. Counsel in a person's heart is like deep water, but an understanding person draws it out. Counsel in the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. Most men will proclaim every one his own goodness, but a faithful man who can find? Most men make no secret of their kind acts, but where is a man of good faith to be seen? Many men say that they love other people, but there are not many men that you can trust. Many claim, I'm a loyal person, but who can find someone who truly is? Many people profess their loyalty, but a faithful person who can find? Many men claim to be men of unfailing love, but who can find a faithful man? The just man walks in his integrity. His children are blessed after him. An upright man goes on in his righteousness. Happy are his children after him. An honest father does what is right. He has happy children. The righteous person lives a life of integrity. Happy are his children who follow him. The righteous person behaves in integrity. Blessed are his children after him. A righteous man walks in integrity. Blessed are his children after him. A king that sits in the throne of judgment scatters away all evil with his eyes. A king on the seat of judging puts to flight all evil with his eyes. A king sits on a throne of justice, sifting out all sorts of evil with his glance. A king, sitting on the throne to judge, separates out all evil with his eyes. A king who sits on the throne of judgment scatters away all evil with his eyes. Who can say, I have made my heart clean, I am pure from my sin? Who is able to say, I have made my heart clean, I am free from my sin? Nobody can say, I have done nothing wrong. Nobody can say, I have not sinned. Who can say, my intentions are pure, I am clean from any sin? Who can say, I have kept my heart clean, I am pure from my sin? Who can say, I have made my heart pure, I am clean and without sin? Divers weights and divers measures, both of them are alike abomination to the Lord. Unequal weights and unequal measures, they are all disgusting to the Lord. Some people weigh or measure things in a wrong way. The Lord hates people who are like that. False weights and measures, the Lord surely detests both of them. Diverse weights and diverse measures, the Lord abhors both of them. Deferring weights and deferring measures, both of them alike are an abomination to the Lord. Deferring weights and deferring measures, both of them alike are an abomination to Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh. Even a child is known by his doings, whether his work be pure and whether it be right. Even a child may be judged by his doings, if his work is free from sin and if it is right. What children do is important. It shows what they are like, and you will know if they are honest and good. Even a child is known by his actions, whether his deeds are pure and right. Even a young man is known by his actions, whether his activity is pure and whether it is right. Even a child makes himself known by his doings, whether his work is pure and whether it is right. The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord has made even both of them. The hearing ear and the seeing eye are equally the Lord's work. The ears are to hear with, and the eyes are to see with. The Lord made them both. The ear that hears and the eye that sees, the Lord surely made them both. The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord has made even both of them. The ear that hears and the eye that sees, the Lord has made them both. The hearing ear and the seeing eye, Yud-He-Vav-He has made even both of them. Love not sleep, lest you come to poverty. Open your eyes, and you shall be satisfied with bread. Do not be a lover of sleep, or you will become poor. Keep your eyes open, and you will have bread enough. Too much sleep will make you poor. If you keep awake, you will have plenty of food. Do not love sleep, or you'll become poor. Keep your eyes open, and you'll have plenty of food. Do not love sleep, lest you become impoverished. Open your eyes so that you might be satisfied with food. Do not love sleep, lest you come to poverty. Open your eyes, and you shall be satisfied with bread. It is not, says the buyer, but when he has gone his way, then he boasts. A poor thing, says he who is giving money for goods, but when he has gone on his way, then he makes clear his pride in what he has got. A man may buy something at a good price, but he says that the price is too much. He goes away. Then he likes to say that he was really clever. He was clever because he bought something so cheap. This is bad, says whoever is buying, but then he brags as he walks away after the sale. It's worthless, says the buyer, but when he goes on his way, he boasts. It's no good, says the buyer, but when he has gone his way, then he boasts. There is gold and a multitude of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel. There is gold and a store of corals, but the lips of knowledge are a jewel of great price. Wise words are better than gold or many valuable stones. There is an abundance of gold and precious stones, but lips of knowledge are a rare jewel. There is gold and an abundance of rubies, but words of knowledge are like a precious jewel. There is gold and abundance of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a rare jewel. There is gold and abundance of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a rare jewel. Take his garment that is surety for a stranger, and take a pledge of him for a strange woman. Take a man's clothing if he makes himself responsible for a strange man, and get an undertaking from him who gives his word for strange men. You should not promise to pay the debts of a stranger. That would be silly. If you do, you might lose your own clothes or your things. Take the garment of anyone who puts up collateral for a stranger. Hold it in pledge if he does it for an unfamiliar woman. Take a man's garment when he has given security for a stranger, and when he gives surety for strangers, hold him in pledge. Take the garment of one who puts up collateral for a stranger, and hold him in pledge for a wayward woman. Bread of deceit is sweet to a man, but afterwards his mouth shall be filled with gravel. Bread of deceit is sweet to a man, but after his mouth will be full of sand. You may eat something that is not yours. It may seem good when you taste it, but soon it will seem like sand. Bread gained by deceit is sweet to a man, but later his mouth will be full of gravel. Bread gained by deceit tastes sweet to a person, but afterward his mouth will be filled with gravel. Fraudulent food is sweet to a man, but afterwards his mouth is filled with gravel. Every purpose is established by counsel, and with good advice make war. Every purpose is put into effect by wise help, and by wise guiding make war. Ask for help when you do not know what to do. If you do, you will do well. Do not go to war unless you prepare for it. First, ask wise people what you should do. Make plans by seeking advice. Make war by obtaining guidance. Plans are established by counsel, so make war with guidance. Plans are established by advice. By wise guidance, you wage war. He that goes about as a talebearer reveals secrets. Therefore meddle not with him that flatters with his lips. He who goes about talking of the business of others gives away secrets, so have nothing to do with him whose lips are open wide. Stay away from people who talk too much. They will tell everybody about your secrets. Whoever spreads gossip betrays confidences, so don't get involved with someone who talks too much. The one who goes about gossiping reveals secrets. Therefore, do not associate with someone who is always opening his mouth. He who goes about as a talebearer reveals secrets. Therefore, don't keep company with him who opens wide his lips. Whoso curses his father or his mother, his lamp shall be put out in obscure darkness. If anyone puts a curse on his father or his mother, his light will be put out in the blackest night. Do not speak bad words to your parents. If you do, you will soon die. Your life will be like a light that goes out in the dark. Whoever curses his father or mother, his lamp will be extinguished in the deepest darkness. The one who curses his father and his mother, his lamp will be extinguished in the blackest darkness. Whoever curses his father or his mother, his lamp shall be put out in blackness of darkness. An inheritance may be gotten hastily at the beginning, but the end thereof shall not be blessed. A heritage may be got quickly at first, but the end of it will not be a blessing. The more easily you get rich, the less good it will do you in the end. An inheritance quickly obtained at the beginning will not be blessed at the end. An inheritance gained easily in the beginning will not be blessed in the end. An inheritance quickly gained at the beginning won't be blessed in the end. Say not you, I will recompense evil, but wait on the Lord, and he shall save you. Do not say, I will give punishment for evil. Go on waiting for the Lord, and he will be your Savior. Do not say, you have hurt me, so I will hurt you. The Lord himself will make it right. Don't say, I'll avenge that wrong. Wait on the Lord, and he will deliver you. Do not say, I will pay back evil. Wait for the Lord so that he may vindicate you. Do not say, I will pay back evil. Wait for the Lord, and he will save you. Don't say, I will pay back evil. Wait for Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh, and he will save you. Divers weights are an abomination unto the Lord, and a false balance is not good. Unequal weights are disgusting to the Lord, and false scales are not good. The Lord hates people who rob customers. It is not good to do that. The Lord detests deferring weights, and dishonest scales are not good. The Lord abhors deferring weights, and dishonest scales are wicked. Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh detests deferring weights, and dishonest scales are not pleasing. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? A man's steps are of the Lord. How then may a man have knowledge of his way? The Lord decides the way that a man should go. Nobody knows the way that he should go. A man's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand his own way? The steps of a person are ordained by the Lord, so how can anyone understand his own way? A man's steps are from Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh. How then can man understand his way? It is a snare to the man who devours that which is holy, and after vows to make inquiry. It is a danger to a man to say without thought, it is holy, and after taking his oaths, to be questioning if it is necessary to keep them. Be careful before you say a promise to God. You might not be able to do what you promised. It is a trap for a person to declare quickly, this is sacred, and only later to have second thoughts about the vows. It is a snare for a person to rashly cry, holy, and only afterward to consider what he has vowed. It is a snare to a man to make a rash dedication, then later to consider his vows. A wise king scatters the wicked and brings the wheel over them. A wise king puts evildoers to flight and makes their evil doing come back on them. A wise king will know who is doing wrong things. He will be angry and he will punish that person very much. A wise king sifts the wicked, crushing them with the threshing wheel. A wise king separates out the wicked. He turns the threshing wheel over them. A wise king winnows out the wicked and drives the threshing wheel over them. The spirit of man is the candle of the Lord, searching all the inward parts of the belly. The Lord keeps watch over the spirit of man, searching all the deepest parts of the body. The Lord knows the spirit of a man. He knows him completely. A person's spirit is the lamp of the Lord. It searches throughout one's innermost being. The human spirit is like the lamp of the Lord, searching all his innermost parts. The spirit of man is Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh's lamp, searching all his innermost parts. Mercy and truth preserve the king, and his throne is upholden by mercy. Mercy and good faith keep the king safe, and the seat of his power is based on upright acts. A king will continue to live for as long as he rules honestly and fairly, and he will continue to be king while he does the right things. Gracious love and truth preserve a king. Through love his throne is made secure. Loyal love and truth preserve a king, and his throne is upheld by loyal love. Love and faithfulness keep the king safe. His throne is sustained by love. Love and faithfulness keep the king safe. His throne is sustained by love. The glory of young men is their strength, and the beauty of old men is the gray head. The glory of young men is their strength, and the honor of old men is their gray hairs. Young men show how strong they are. Gray hair shows that a man is old and wise. The glory of young men is their strength, and the splendor of elders is their gray hair. The glory of young men is their strength, and the splendor of old men is gray hair. The glory of young men is their strength, the splendor of old men is their gray hair. The blueness of a wound cleanses away evil, so do stripes the inward parts of the belly. By the wounds of the rod evil is taken away, and blows make clean the deepest parts of the body. Often, only pain can cause us to change what we do. Blows that wound clean away evil. Such beatings cleanse the innermost being. Beatings and wounds cleanse away evil, and floggings cleanse the innermost being. Wounding blows cleanse away evil, and beatings purge the innermost parts.